Welcome to Hangman Tarot. We're going to get started here with our celebrity tarot card reading. And disclaimer, I am not a professional. I'm not a counselor. I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm none of those things. So just forewarning, that's not what this is. I am a friend. I am a person who is doing tarot cards. So if that interests you, please hang out for our celebrity reading with Dylan O'Brien. We're going to find out current energy first, and I'm going to get into the rest of the actor, Hangman Tarot, and this reading at the end. So stay tuned for that. Otherwise, you can check out. We are going to get started. So please hit share while you're waiting for me to shuffle and do my thing. Again, hit subscribe and click that bell. I'm going to get a current energy and go over his astrology and who he is. And then we're going to find out all about his love life from past, present to the future. So this was a request, so thank you for that request from a subscriber of mine. And then we also have upcoming, we have Jenny and a Jenny reading from Blackpink. And then what is the name of that person? Hold on. Hold on. I know I got this here. Hold on, people. It's going to be Sam Corlett. Yeah, the guy off the Viking show. That's all I know. So those are also requests from subscribers of mine. So again, thank you so much. If you're interested in any of the subscribing to make a request, please go ahead and do so. It is much appreciated, and I will get it out as soon as I can. Other than that, we are going to get started here. Okay. All right, let's find out all about him first. I want to go over his astrology once again. All right, he was born Monday, August 26, 1991 in New York, and he is a Virgo Pisces for his moon sign. His birth path is a 9. A little bit about him is that he's an American actor, and he co-starred as Styles on the MTV series Teen Wolf, and he also co-starred on the film High Road, and he will star in the film of the first time with Britt Robertson and Victoria Justice, and directed by John Caston, whatever. He was born in New York, and he grew up in Springfield Township and New Jersey, and before moving his family to Hermosa Beach, California, when he was 12 years old. His father is a camera operator, and his mother is a former actress. Father is a camera operator. Okay, sorry, just had a. Okay, let's get into the reading. What? That would be weird. All right, let's get into his current energy. I want to find out currently where he is at, and then we're going to find out all about what we can as far as situations, experiences in his past, present, and then obviously his upcoming, which is mostly what the request was for. But you know, I gotta go a little bit further. I gotta be a little bit more extra here, and that's just kind of what I do. Okay. Some sort of a change. Maybe could even be something of instability, could just be conflict, something else going on as far as that. But there's definitely something happening, and it is a happy accident. So it could be a happy accident. It is acting as a guide to kind of open up things where he needs to go next. This could be creatively. This could be just within his life or within love. But whatever it is, it's definitely become some sort of an accident, but it's a good one. It's a happy one. It was not something that was foreseen, but it is happening, and he is in the place of positively accepting it. So also anything going ahead, change, growth, kind of looking forward. I'm seeing surfing, maybe ocean. This is definitely probably a vibe that he carries. Definitely looking kind of into the future where he's going to go creatively next, maybe within his work or just energetically speaking. But he's definitely seeking something. He's looking for some sort of purpose, and that is current. Charming energy also. Very charming, charismatic. Very much so, darling. Adventurous would be an understatement. Okay, let's get going here. All right, I'm sorry I haven't been here. I've been, hanging out, just kind of like wishing and hoping that trolls would go away. I don't like trolls. I don't like the criticism. If it's good criticism, I can take it that way, even if it's shitty criticism. But trolls are just nasty individuals. So they make coming on here not fun. So I am struggling with that a little bit, but I'm really I've wrapped my brain around it, that people do that to people, because I wasn't aware of that. but now I am. Okay. So I'm back and I'm ready for the trolls. Bring it on. Bring it on, honey. All right, let's get into what's going on, situation, any blockages that were in the relationship, love situations, the root of the situation, and anything that was kind of influencing from the past into his future. So we are going to get into, his perception, his viewpoints on things, going further and further into this, any external issues, situations that are affecting it, and of course, a likely action or a likely outcome. So let's get into it. Alrighty, here we go. Right into this past. All right, so there was a rock bottom, and he was definitely in a place where he was kind of like reeling from the split. I don't know if he's even gotten over the split, but this is definitely something that he's expected to, of course, kind of be over by now, but it's just something that, is a part of who he is. And it may not be something that he communicates about. It may not be something that was communicated at all when it kind of came to a closure or an ending, whatever that might mean. This person could be an air sign, could be an earth sign also, but this rock bottom definitely felt like there, something was coming from the back, stabbing me in the back, or, it felt like somebody was, taking the rug out from under my feet. I didn't realize, types of energy in that. Anything kind of blocking that situation was that he just wanted to be alone. And this could also be the other way around. The other person who he was dealing with could have just wanted to be alone, but whatever that means for them, I do feel like there definitely was some sort of withdrawal from him, and he kind of like isolated. Now, this could even be in the means of like the fulfillment of isolating himself came in the form of just, I don't want any guidance. I know how to guide myself on the situation. I don't want anyone's input. And I definitely do not want to be dating right now. And that's kind of where that was placed at. But I think that the discretion that he was taking, probably to make sure that he was taking his time to get out of the situation, or, to get out of this post breakup, this icky feeling, I feel like he definitely was taking his time. Now, I feel like it's low in energy when I say that. I'm just saying that I just don't think there was much done about it or around it, because it was with a longer relationship. This was a long relationship. It was very fulfilling too. Anything kind of at the root of the situation was that the motives around the relationship were hidden. Okay. This could have had to do with money. It could have had to do with business, or, just the experience in general. But there was, some sort of a completion and then ending. And this had to end for something new to begin, especially in the business part of it. So it could have, again, this was unpredictable. It wasn't something he could control, and it wasn't something the other person could really control either. So it might have had a lot to do with, because in their world, in their village, they date people because somebody's movie is coming out, or break up with this person so you can date this person because they have a big, a big movie hitting the box office. So we want you to look really, really good. Those things do happen. But again, air sign, earth sign for that. But that is something that is completed. It is done. But again, I don't know how much it was managed or dealt with in terms of like maybe just throughout his entire life. I think he's just probably carried it with him, I'm sure. And it was with somebody younger. Definitely had to have been younger. Could even be a Virgo for earth sign in specific, who he was dealing with. Okay, so let's find out what's going on presently. What is his most present situation as far as a love situation or anything going on in his life as far as romance, affairs? Okay, so this Lovers in reverse is just giving me all sorts of fear of commitment. Okay. So he is fearful of that commitment. The breakup probably had something to do with that. So his past breakups or his past heartbreaks definitely have a lot to do with that. But he does have a power struggle when he's involved in a situation, and he doesn't really feel the same usually when he's involved with somebody, if that makes sense. So like he gets involved with somebody and this person's going to be like all about him, but he's not going to be all about them. And for some reason, that's kind of like a riding theme for him. Anything going on as far as a situation blockage is definitely that there is a delay because there is no balance when it comes to mentally feeling like he's free enough to date or free enough to be okay with that. He struggles. It's just indicating that he struggles as far as like being in charge of his thinking when he's involved in a relationship. And that probably has a lot to do again with that fear of commitment. When you're fearful of something, how are you going to progress? How's there going to be no delays? I mean, that's just what it is. Definitely his energy pulls away immediately. I can feel it. I can feel it. I can see it in the cards too. Any kind of likely outcome or just root of the situation again is that there's a sacrifice that you have to make in order to be in a relationship. And right now he's aware of that. He is. And he knows that there can be, moments where it's really staticky in a relationship. And this is just, having to give up all those mental habits, all of those old habits we build up in a love relationship or any kind of connection. He's going to have to sacrifice, like thinking that he knows how to do this, because sometimes we have to change those things up, if that makes sense. Okay. I do think that a new beginning is on the mind, wanting to say yes to some sort of relationship, or just wanting to say yes to maybe talking about having a relationship. There's definitely a need for balance, a need for escape inside of a situation. So that could be something that is headed. Let's find out what is upcoming. We do have our Queen of Pentacles that is upright, Eight of Cups reverse, and Justice reverse. Okay, so there is a pentacle sign. There could even be water sign, maybe. Yeah, definitely. Okay, so the situation at hand would be that this relationship would be secure. It would be loving. It would be with somebody who's reliable. They're very faithful, loyal. I mean, this person's always available. And in reality, that's what this is. There's like a realness or reality. Like, I want to be in the reality with this person. Or maybe they're, not in Hollywood. That could be also a thing too. Anything that is going on as far as a blockage, anything going on as far as blockage, Eight of Cups in reverse. It's almost like there's a feeling of being too late. Like, I don't know if he's actually going to feel like hopeful as much as he usually does. So something is unanswered here. What's the root of that situation? Justice reverse. So there is some sort of like living in denial or accepting the truth kind of energy with this Justice in reverse. So there's definitely some sort of dishonesty, but that could also be placed as blame or something feeling unfair involving this person. Let's find out more. What is influencing this? Okay, so there is somebody around who is pretty reckless. They're pretty arrogant. This person has a lot of delays that they're putting in front of the situation. So he might not be involved right away with this person because there is a King of Wands energy who's kind of hanging around, who's passionate, maybe not about him, but passionate about not allowing this. And there is a frustration from it. This person's very frustrating, and they're very dominating, and they're unstable. So whatever this brings, whoever this might be, this person's probably younger than him and this other person. Hello. Go check out on my details below. You can pay through Venmo or Cash App, and then I do your reading and I post it on YouTube and I put your name on it. I can even do it here if you get it taken care of right away. Okay, so I just think, again, anything that would bring instability to this relationship, anything that would bring in non-truth or making things seem like, there's a blame here or some sort of lack of accountability, it has a lot to do with whatever this Knight of Wands energy is. I don't know what that means, but that is a fire sign, somebody who's younger than both of these people. Would you listen to somebody younger? What is happening there? All right, final outcome of this situation that is upcoming. We've got our Tower, and that's in reverse, Five of Wands, Empress upright. Okay, so there is going to be some sort of wanting the truth or seeking out the truth. It's going to feel chaotic. It's going to feel chaotic for him. It could even externally look like it's a little crazy, but the conflict is just going to bring a different viewpoint on the situation. So this change or the shakeup in the situation will just allow him and this other person to see things in a different way. So it probably is more like him because there was a refusal to see the truth, but upcoming, it's looking like he's already like grasping the idea of what's going on. He's seeing what's happening. So that is already kind of in the midst of it. So that is a conflict, but it could bring really good change. So a happy accident type of thing. Yeah, because it's definitely feeling like there's an exhaustion because like the fight around this and upcoming, it feels like it never ends. So it's like there would have to be a lot of teamwork in this situation for this to work, and the competition would have to really be over. So meaning no potentials for him and no potentials for the other person. This would have to bring harmony. It would bring a solution. Otherwise, no, like there would be no way out of it. Bottom line is there will be action. There will be growth, especially with somebody who is a motherly, could even like be wanting children. You could want children with this, or he could want children with this person. But however this unfolds, this is going to feel really good, really organic, natural. And this person's very nurturing. And there's going to be a lot of love in it, a lot of creation, growth, transformation. I mean, you really can't F up with somebody like that. So that's just the mother card. And it could also be the mother, his mother, involving herself also and just adding to the goodness of it, I'm sure. Who knows? I don't know. But that's just another storyline that kind of peaked off for me. I do feel like that this is a really good reading, though. I don't think it's a bad thing. I don't think it's a bad idea. All right. So if you know who this gentleman is, Dylan O'Brien, then you are aware of where this aligns or resonates, especially if you're a fan of his. Otherwise, I'm going to get out of here. Stormy, thank you for your comment and your question. Again, just go check out all my details below so that you can check out for a personal reading. And you just pay through Venmo, PayPal, or Cash App. And then when you do that, I just go ahead and make your reading. And I talk to you, get a few things, questions. That's it, really. I mean, not too much. And what kind of reading you want to do. Also, please go ahead, share, like, and follow. If you would, go ahead and like this video, share it to the world on your social media. Check out mine in the details below. Leave comments, requests over in the comment section. You can look at my details below. Get a hold of me there also. Other than that, I hope that you all have a beautiful, beautiful Monday.